Sebastian D'Angelo played for Boca Juniors at one stage. He's played in 3 or 4 cups at the top level in Argentina. Also in Miami United, we mentioned Roberto Insua, and also the son of the manager, Santiago Frean, the number 33. And for Inter Miami, in comes Ido, Zelta, Zubida, Yuval Cohen, and Samuel Basabi from the team that drew the last match against Carolina Core.
Alejo Colome is our referee. And he gives the signal, and we're underway, round 1 of the 110th edition of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. So glad you could be with us tonight from Chase Stadium in South Florida. Inter Miami 2 in the pink, Miami United in the white. And Gary, talking to Miami United this week, they are very excited about this matchup. They think they have a real shot to pull off the upset tonight.
Yeah, many people I've spoken to in the coaching world in Miami believe that this is the most likely cup upset in this round. This isn't just a normal semi-pro side, Miami United. They've got some players who've played at the real highest level. And you mentioned one at the start there, the goalkeeper, Sebastian D'Angelo, playing for Boca Juniors, one of the top sides in Argentina. Roberto Insua, the man we featured at the beginning, has played at a very high level in Ecuador. Santiago Frean, the coach's son, he's played in Greece and Romania. And there's a few others who've played at a very decent level. So watch out, Inter Miami 2. This could be a really tough match here tonight.
How should Inter Miami 2 approach it? Obviously, there's a lot of talent on this side, but a lot of youth as well.
There is a lot of youth, a lot of players of 19, 20 years of age, and I guess that's the idea. You've got to be able to cope with it at this age, as goalkeeper Matias Marin gets the ball, and show that you're good enough to step up to the higher level. They're in what looks like a 4-3-3 shape. And as mentioned at the beginning, 3 changes from the team that drew against Carolina Core last time out. In comes Ido, Zelta, Zubida, Yuval Cohen, and Samuel Basabi. So a big test for the youngsters against real quality and players of a much bigger age. For example, Diego Morales in the midfield for Miami United, 38 years of age. He could be the father to most of the kids in Inter Miami too.
But you know, one thing that we do know that Inter Miami 2 has the advantage of, being that they're an MLS affiliate, MLS Next Pro, of course, their first appearance in this tournament. Every day of the week, they're able to train. They live, they breathe this sport. Not to say that Miami United doesn't, but a lot of these guys, they'll train in the morning and then head to their day job after that.
Yeah, which makes it very, very difficult. So that is a very good point. They've got great coaches as well at Inter Miami 2.
Sua centers. Turn and a save from Marin. That is a quality look early on for Miami United.
They're in for a tough match here. Nice play down the left-hand side. And there is the captain just setting the ball up. Lovely ball into the middle. Not cleared straight away. It's a lovely turn and strike there. We mentioned him, the 38-year-old Argentinian.
A lot of Argentinian flavor on both sides today.
It's almost an Argentinian national team, Miami United. Maybe 1 or 2 players who aren't, but the majority certainly are.
So early on, just 3 minutes in, Miami United have a corner. The Dale Derby. Love that. Blocking out the sun. Here comes the in-swinging corner, and it's punched out by Marin. Sent right back in. Headed away by Ristano. Kept alive by Miami United, and it just sails wide for a goal kick.
Some good early pressure coming in from Miami United. They probably haven't got quite the legs to go the full 90 minutes at the same pace as Inter Miami 2. So I guess a sensible strategy would be try and get a lead early on, put pressure on the younger team. And then if you can get a 1 or 2 goal lead, then when your legs start to tire towards the end, you just try and defend in numbers.
Miami with the foul. Miami United FC, led by Claudio Frean, 7th U.S. Open Cup appearance, 4th consecutive season. I mentioned that Miami twice has advanced, Miami United has advanced into the 3rd round and past the 3rd round on separate occasions. A nice run last year, one of the surprises of the tournament. But I guess at this point, considering they've done it on multiple occasions, you can't be surprised if Miami United moves on.
No, it wouldn't be, and I'm sure Inter Miami too have been prepped for it. I'm sure the coaching staff and coach Lobo Ledesma, very experienced coach, was assistant coach and now head coach of the two team. They would have had that discussion.
He took over for Federico Higuain, who is now with Columbus Crew 2, who last I saw had a 2-0 lead in their Open Cup match tonight. Inter Miami 2, one of 10 MLS Next Pro teams participating this year in the U.S. Open Cup. Qualified thanks to the first team participating in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Inter Miami cooking something up for the first time. Sent on frame and a save made by D'Angelo, and it's out for a corner for Inter Miami 2.
A comfortable sort of save for Sebastian D'Angelo, but nice build-up play here from Inter Miami 2, moving the ball wide, numbers outside on the left, options, cuts inside in the box there, and it's a tight-ish angle. You wouldn't expect the keeper to get caught out there.
Miami United handles that well, and now they're on the move. Insua, who they call their Messi, in the home of Lionel Messi. Leaves it out to the right side. To Miami defending with 2 over there. And they play it well and take it away.
No bumping or touching of the wall is allowed.
It's not Insua who takes, and it from distance finds its way in. What a strike! And Miami United is in front.
Absolutely brilliant, love it. We said they were good from free kicks, but we were expecting it from their number 10, Insua. Question marks about the goalkeeper, Matias Marin. It's on his side of the goal. The wall looks after one side, the goalkeeper looks after the other. Look, you have to give the foul. I mean, it's risky not to, but that's the goalkeeper side. He's then stepped behind the wall to...
And there is the halftime whistle. Miami United with a 1-0 lead at the half.
And those are basics, and these are, yes, they are young kids, 19, 20, 21, but they're the quality, they're the cream of the cream, so they have to perform better here in the second half.
Underway in half number 2 from Chase Stadium.
I think sometimes when you make substitutions as well, if you're looking at Lobo Ledesma, it just sends a signal to the other team, or the other players rather, in the team, is that I'm not accepting that first half performance, I'm making some changes, pulling players out, and if any more of you don't perform, you'll be off. So it's a message as well to the players to say, I want to see better second half.
Saha to Pim, the 2 second half subs. Sparks, it's a nice move. To the outside it goes to Zeltzer Zubida. Cuts to the inside, Zeltzer Zubida equalizes! A moment of magic for Inter Miami 2. The goal they needed early in the second half.
That's a really good run from Ido Zeltzer Zubida. He's allowed inside, so defensively some question marks. When he gets it here, he's out wide, he cuts in onto that right foot, he cuts in again, he's not closed down, but still, don't take away anything with that finish. He puts it right in the corner, doesn't get a slight deflection on the way, can't see, but you cannot finish much better than that, and a classy goalkeeper like... And as a Miami United team, I think you've got a great chance of winning that 50-50.
Kachabuyi gave it up to Morales. Zeltzer Zubida doing a nice job defensively over there. Another throw-in. Zuriaga will do the honors. Flick towards Kachabuyi. He went down. No whistle. We play on. I wonder, Gary, if that physicality continues, doesn't draw whistles, just how chippy it may get here in a close game.
Well, certainly if I'm Miami United, I'm testing these young players, and I'm certainly getting in their face and seeing how they respond. Will they over-respond, overreact, get themselves a red card? It's an advantage that Miami United should have.
Freyan, who has the goal, tries from distance again, but this is right into the chest.
But maybe just knock it over the top and little chip and land it on the center spot, see what happens.
Into the area, it was a good ball, but unable to be settled down there by Sparks.
That's pretty much what he did. He just chipped it into that penalty spot area and it caused a few problems, that free kick.
Insua gets to Morales, back to Insua. Insua! Big save! Denied!
Look at the header there, and the header back is absolutely perfect. Takes it in his stride, and what a good save. The outstretched right foot of Matias Marin.
Marin comes up huge. Miami United keeping the pressure on. Fernandez. Kachaboyi lost it. And now Cohen for Inter Miami 2. Montenegro goes down. That's a yellow. Correction, they gave that to Benjamin Zamora.
Oh, Benjamin
96.
Zamora. Okay.
This is Fernandez. He's onside. Oh, it finds its way through again. Was the flag up? So here's that offside one more time.
Yeah,
that is really close.
It's close, but
some drama here at Chase Stadium. Miami United.
Much better position than we're in, so got to go with what he says.
Basabe trying to track it down. He does. It's kept in. Basabe, the cross, out in front. It's perfect. Inter Miami 2 has stormed in front in the second half.
Well, that is such a good cross from Samuel Basabe. Brilliant down the left-hand side, keeps it in play just. But the cross, lifting his head, seeing the extra player free in the box and then putting the cross in with pace. Look at the effort he makes here to keep us in play. He's got to really sprint and stretch there. Then he's got to head up. There's a player at the far post. Gets it in. Fantastic finish from all of, 4 yards.
Kachaboyi with an interesting idea. It goes for naught. And Inter Miami 2 can start it the other way. Yuval Cohen has Zaha making a run down the middle, but elects to leave it back. Calm things down. Here's Pim. This be another opportunity. Zaha. And this will trickle wide, but the keeper got a piece of it, and it's a corner. Ill-advised there.
Goalkeeper was able to see that, but all of a sudden, gaps opening up here for Inter Miami 2. Let's have a look and see if there is a deflection or not on that shot. Hard to see. I'm assuming the goal.
It's back to Montenegro, and he sends one in. It's a good one. And it's 3! Yuval Cohen with the third unanswered for Inter Miami 2 in the second half. And the home side has some breathing room in round 1 of the Open Cup.
And that's a good finish by Yuval Cohen. He's the one who brings it down. He's the one who pounces on it. The defender's a little bit slow to deal with it, but I don't know if this was practice match. It was a case of knocking the ball out there and getting it all the way back from Montenegro. And have a look there. He brings it down, wins it, controls it, and sticks it in the corner. Does it pretty much all by himself there. And this seems like they play this. They've practiced this. Knock it back, get everybody onside, then knock it back into the box. If that is a practice.
Of course, as an organization, Inter Miami, the first team, made it all the way to the U.S. Open Cup final in 2023. Neither the first team or the second team last year competed. Marin has to be aggressive, and that's a dangerous play from Aguinaga. And Sparks will come over, and he's shown a red.
Purpose there.
I mean, he tries to avoid him, but there's definitely head contact there.
I think he tries to avoid him. I think he tries to, doesn't jump completely up. That's got to be a yellow card, surely, on number 4, Sebastian Riaga. You can't just kick out like that. And if the referee doesn't sort it out, he could lose control of this match.
Now he is showing the yellow. So Zuriaga is booked. Hall is still down.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a battle goes on here, a bit of shoving and pushing, but then when he loses the ball, it's a kick out. That's just a blatant yellow, and I think not only is it a yellow card, but it's a warning to him to tread carefully, because, you know, it's not a red, but it's trending towards a red card.
And look, Gary, we've seen physical play all night, but with about 10 minutes plus added time left, you don't want to see this thing spill into something more than what's happening on the pitch. This has been two teams that are playing very hard tonight. They both want to advance to the second round. Both teams have a lot of pride, but you don't want to see things get out of hand here late.
No, you don't. And if you're into Miami too, this is where a little bit of experience, and I know they're young players, but you take the heat out of it. You're winning. Knock the ball around. Keep possession. Don't get involved in fights. Let the referees sort stuff out. You know, they're almost tempting you, Miami United, to get a player of your own sent off.
Zaha has Cohen in front. Cohen looking for 2. Save made. There's the brace. Put it on ice. Cohen with his second. And his brace should surely send Inter Miami 2.
Funny shot. It all starts from the one end of the pitch. Long ball up there. They win the flick on, or they make sure that the flick on continues. Yuval Cohen plays, and look at his run into space. Gets it back. Good control. Shot. Follows up. That's just brilliant forward play from Yuval Cohen. Space to play into, and we said there were going to be gaps now that Miami United are having to push forward. But just some quality. The second half from Inter Miami 2 has been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, pose for the picture. You deserve it, because first half, they looked like they were struggling.
Miami United determined not to give up, and they earn the corner. Miami United made another substitution as they go short on this corner. It's popped into the area, punched away. Sent from distance, sitting on the goal line, and trickles over. Well, that's one that Marin will certainly want back. But Miami United climbs closer. They're not going to go away quietly.
Another goalkeeping area. He's made some good saves with Matthias Marin, and then besides the free kick he let in, that was a very poor one. Comes and punches.
So we'll see how much added time we get. Great tackle from behind. Insua lost it to Ledesma. Inter Miami 2 is keeping their foot on the gas pedal. Put out in front. Big save, D'Angelo. Seltzer Subida.
They were trying to walk that, and it's 4 against 2 here. As the centre back goes across, there's 2, 3 of them free in the middle. If it had just kept the ball going along there, you're right, there was Saha in particular ball in.
But give credit where credit's due. Sebastian D'Angelo, down 2, down a man, in stoppage time. Full effort. Seemed like Miami United up by a goal, 1-0 on Freon's goal after the first half. Could be right in this, but after a massive stop by Matthias Marin, kind of where things turned in Miami 2's favor. Fernandez, outside of his foot, goes wide. And there is the final whistle. Inter Miami 2 is through to round 2 with a 4-2 victory over Miami United in the Dale Derby.